Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Megan and today we are playing Valheim and we do a build kind of thing. We show you like building ideals, maybe to inspire you, maybe to build your own place. But today we're going to be starting off with a whole new kind of series, but it's going to be us building a trading area. So what is, we're going to pick a area in the meadows and we're going to have all of our trading areas. So it's going to be different styles of stuff. Like the one that you'll be seeing here today is the butcher shop. It's going to hold all the meat. You can come over here and trade for meat. Sometimes it can be hard to get meat, especially with the hunger in this game. You do need it to have stamina and health. So each one of us is pretty much going to be building our own house, our own trading place, and this is where you're going to be setting up basically shop, and it's your job to keep it up with. So right here we are building the butcher shop. So we are already gotten the foundation in, we've already gotten the walls in. We are now framing out the windows, trying to feel what we kind of want on the inside. And this is a pretty easy build. It did not take as long as some of these other builds we've done. This one was a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of ideas, and there's some things I wish I could have done different in it. I wish I would have added more meat to it. Now since I know how to do that stuff, I wish I would have done it. But if this ever gets recreated again, maybe we'll go a different route with it. So with the rules with all of these places is we gotta have a pickup bin and gotta have a drop-off bin. So what that means is you got to put the money into the drop-off bin, or any items this person is trading with. You gotta put the money into the drop-off one. And then the owner of the shop, or whoever's running the shop, will go for and put the things in the pickup bin whenever you're there, obviously. And it's fun to play like that sometimes, because sometimes it's hard to get some of this stuff, especially with sometimes meat. You don't want to go chasing deer for hours just to get a few things of meat. When you come to this guy or girl and buy meat from them. So it was a lot of fun. As you can see, there was another one being created down below, which you would see that not tomorrow but the next day. But again, we're just adding some details to the outside of this to make it look more like a town. Another rule is you gotta have a sign saying what you are and the rules inside your building. So now I'm adding the grass, and again I'm trying to make this more lived in kind of thing. We're making the pathway. It will have a connecting path, and hopefully one of these videos will show you decorating it. So the name's going to be the butcher shop for this build, and then now we get to actually go in and design the inside, which is by far my favorite part. I don't mind the building process, building the walls and the foundation, the ceilings, but the design is by far my favorite. And sometimes you can have a little bit of trickiness with the roof. You just gotta keep playing with it till you find a style or design that you like. Sometimes it's great to go through like Google or go for even YouTube to look up some inspiration and see how you want it built. So you need to try to keep a good amount of wood and stone. You don't want too much stone and you don't want too much wood, so you gotta get a good amount with it. So there is the roof. The roof is finally done. It wasn't a bad roof at all. It wasn't bad at all. It was actually an easier style of roof to make. So there's a sneak peek of what the other building's looking like. It's looking pretty cool in my opinion. So now I'm trying to figure out where I want to go next, what I want to do with this, and while helping out the other person. So I kind of want a cooking area, so over there. So that's what's going to be right there. It's going to be a fireplace, and what are those things called? Just a cooking rack? Is that what it's called? A meat rack? So it's just going to be like a place where that person who's building this, they can have a spot that they cook all their food in. So I'm just making a light pole right now. So I am playing creative, and the reason why I'm jumping over back and forth over to the other build, which you will see in future episodes of this, because the other person can't be in creative mode because we're not on a server. So I had to constantly jump back over and give them supplies to build whatever they want. So that's why I keep running over there. Sometimes I'll help them out too. And I got a question. Who else likes those things that I'm doing right now? Not the window part, but the inside of like where the roof is, that pattern thing where you got to use the wood because it's angled. I wish they had a stone angled. I think it would look so much better. It would help it out so much, because sometimes I don't like putting wood there, but especially this type of wood. I definitely don't like that. But they don't have the one where it has it filled in, unless you want to leave this big area, a big open gap, which you could. I guess you could. So now I'm just making adding the edges, the trim around there, adding the lights. By far one of my favorite builds. I really liked this. It was very easy to build. I wouldn't say it's a beginner build at all, because it requires stone, which requires you to be in the Bronze Age. And it obviously requires tar and all that for the darker woods with the nice trim on it. But if you could get past that, where you can use regular wood and still make this design, it would look really great as well. So I'm wanting to create like a little display area, and that's where I was going with this idea. But I decided to do something totally different, which I wound up liking this way. So I made that whole back wall where the wood is a shelf, and then right here I'm hanging trophies on the wall, which the slime guy, I know it doesn't make sense. I know that. I just thought he was so cool with the bone mass. But it's just mostly the meat that kind of we sell, like the boar, the neck, the deer. And yes, I'm spawning in right now because I don't currently have it on me. But it does add, I do like that effect of it. It does seem like a butcher shop where, you know, they got those heads on the thing. So, and I also spawned in a wolf because I kind of wanted to leave the wolf in there, and then I thought it was very sad. It definitely made me feel a little bad though. And that thing was huge, that serpent head. I've only came across like the kraken once. I don't know if I came across the serpent. Is that the same thing as a kraken? I don't think so. One's like a snake. Kraken's like what? Squid? Yeah, I think so. But obviously I get in there with that Lox head as well too, because obviously we're selling Lox meat. Especially now, seeing how I finally figure out how to do that. So, but all you gotta do is you come up there and you request what you want. Possibly leave a note somewhere maybe. That was what we were doing. and then the person goes out and, so like in this case, you go hunt it, or maybe you already have it on you, but everything costs us some money though, so you better have some money, especially some of these prices I put on here. Jeez, I might have went a little expensive on some things, considering you could buy almost the same amount almost with what, which is kind of a spoiler, I guess, but with the building that's coming up, you buy the same price for the same animal. But you should check out that one when it comes out. I highly recommend it. It's already done editing and I really like it. It turned out an amazing build. Really good. I really like this series. But we're just adding the finishing touches, which is the prices of all these items, which is very exciting. It's starting to feel more like a shop. Adding some more signs, saying all the rules you gotta have. Again, you gotta have a drop-off bin, you gotta have a pickup bin. Those are the rules, and you gotta have signs saying what it is, and signs for directions. Those are only requirements for all of these builds. But right here, I'm just letting this person check it out, maybe give them some inspo, what they could do, and I'm also learning some from them as well. It was a lot of fun to make. I really enjoyed this. Again, I keep saying that. That's gonna be it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. I know I keep saying that about all these videos, but they really are a lot of fun. I really do enjoy them, especially making them with my teammate. You know, it's a lot of fun, especially seeing all the different ideas we come up with for houses and all that, and themes. I'm really excited about the ones coming up. But if you liked this, please like it, and if you already liked it, go ahead and subscribe, because it really does help out the channel. It lets me know that you actually do like this content and you like this style of content where I'm talking in it. But anyways, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see y'all tomorrow in the next daily video. Goodbye.